Good evening. My name is Carolyn Harvey, and I am the Chief Nursing Officer here at New York City Health and Hospitals, Queens. And I am proud to welcome you to the unveiling of the Claire Shulman Donor Wall. We lost the great Claire Shulman in August, but we are proud to celebrate her for living a life of service to others. The memory of her will continue to inspire those who knew and loved her. And we are grateful for the millions of lives she touched in so many ways. This beautiful new memorial will serve to remind us of who Claire was, a compassionate nurse, a loving wife and mother, a dedicated public servant, and a lifelong champion of Queens Hospital. So please watch this video and get to know more about this extraordinary woman. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this very, very special tribute, a very special and virtual celebration of the life and legacy of the Honorable Claire Shulman.
I have a little message for Claire. Dearest Claire, how do I love you? Let me count the ways. You were my mentor, my inspiration, my traveling companion, my best friend, and my cheerleader.
We were very fortunate to have my mother for so many years. For all those years, we basked in her love, which was an unconditional love. In good times and bad times, we relied on her sage advice, just like many of you colleagues did, but she was always there for us to point us in the right direction.
Throughout her remarkable career, Claire Shulman not only served as the political heartbeat of this great borough, she gave life to so many of its dreams, including my own. I will not limit her just to Queens. She reached into the borough of Brooklyn.
What an extraordinary woman. What an absolutely splendid human being. You know, Claire was the first person that we called the Queen of Queens. And it wasn't just because she was elected, it's because of how she ran this borough.
Claire is someone who believed in me before I believed in myself. I will always treasure her advice, from creative legislative ideas to building leadership skills and to even reminders to putting on lipstick and makeup.
But one of the things I most admire about her is she was an institution builder for Queens. When you look at all of the institutions that she's contributed to from every part of this borough, it is just a hard task to follow what she's done.
Good evening. I'm Ms. Rocha, and I'm the CEO of Queens Hospital. For almost a century, the major healthcare provider for Jamaica and Southern Queens. I speak for everyone at the hospital and thanking you for joining us tonight for a very special tribute to a very special woman. It's almost impossible to think about the borough of Queens without thinking about the late, great Claire Shulman. She was a political force of legendary authority and impact, but it was her passionate advocacy for the quality of life in Queens and the well-being of everyone living here that will be her legacy. Among the many institutions fought for and saw realized was Queens Hospital. Her death on August 16th brought her extraordinary life to an end, but not her legacy. That will live on, and we will commemorate it beginning today with the dedication of the Claire Shulman Donor Wall here at Queens Hospital. It takes a village, of course, to support a great hospital, and Ms. Shulman was always the first to remind us of that. The wall will honor those who have made significant donations in support of Queens Hospital, working with public servants like Ms. Shulman to give the residents of Queens the safest and most comprehensive healthcare services possible. This past spring, our hospital was at the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic, and the extraordinary response of our fearless frontline employees saved countless lives. They helped slow the spread of the virus in New York City and throughout the country. With your support, we are committed to continuing this remarkable journey. The generous support that our hospital has received during this crisis serves to remind us of the vital role that our donors play in helping our hospital prepare for the challenges of tomorrow today. That is why we are asking you to honor the memory of Claire Shulman by making a generous donation. Throughout our program this evening, you can easily make a donation to Queens Hospital through text-to-pledge on your smartphone. Here's how you do it. First, create a new text message to the phone number you see on the screen. You will receive a response with instructions for pledging a gift. Just follow the instructions, then hit send. It's just that easy and just that simple to donate to Queens Hospital at this historic moment honoring Claire Shulman and the new donor wall. When we need your support most. Thank you for being a part of our history. Now it's my honor to introduce the chair of our hospital's Community Advisory Board, Dr. Anthony Andrews.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anthony Andrews, and I'm the chairperson of the Queens Hospital Center Community Advisory Board. And I'm also the chairperson of the Council of Community Advisory Boards for the Health and Hospital Corporation for the City of New York. I'm here today so that we can dedicate this incredible memorial to Claire Shulman, our former borough president. Many people don't know that Claire was actually a nurse at Queens Hospital before she became the borough president. And as a nurse at Queens Hospital, she was a dedicated essential worker, an incredible nurse that left a legacy. However, when she became the Queens Borough President, Claire Shulman became bigger than life for us. You see, at one point, they were going to close the hospital down, and Claire was our chief advocate. She made sure that she led the fight to keep this hospital open. And afterwards, as the Borough President, she made sure to put enough money into this hospital so that this hospital was considered one of the finest public institutions in terms of healthcare facilities in the country. That was Claire Shulman. And many people don't know about the work that she did, but she not only reinvented, recreated, but she reimagined Queens in so many ways, whether it was parks, cultural institutions, or hospitals like Queens Hospital. We exist here today in its current form because Claire Shulman was there for us. And we want to make sure that no one forgets her legacy. Because Claire Shulman was not just the borough president for us, but she was a hero. And in fact, she was a legend. And now I'd like to introduce the chairperson of our auxiliary at Queens Hospital Center, Ms. Doretha McFadden, and she'll take you through the dedication of the wall.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. The Auxiliary of New York City Health Hospital Queens joins me in welcoming you to this wonderful occasion. Since 2002, the Auxiliary has been a powerful force in raising funds that is dedicated to enhancing the excellent care of our patients. Our work ensures the hospital is ready to serve our community with cutting-edge medical technology and innovative programs that enhance patient care and comfort. Claire Shulman is our inspiration. We're extremely proud of her passion, her commitment, and the way she led by example. She was all about people working together for the community, in the private as well as the public sector. I can't think of a better way to honor Claire Shulman than with this beautiful donor wall, honoring those in our community who support our hospital. I'd like you to watch a video Claire made before she passed. Let her example inspire you. And remember, you can text the pledge at any time on your smartphone by dialing the number on the screen. Thank you.
Hi. I want to thank the people that work at Queens Hospital Center and the Auxiliary for the great honor they have bestowed upon me by naming this wonderful wall that they are constructing in my name. And that is really a true honor. I think everyone here should understand that this hospital serves the most diverse population in the United States, which is rather difficult, but it is done extremely well. And I am proud to be part of it. This hospital not only serves a diverse population, but it does without the people, without the ability to pay, or without challenging their immigration status. So we are very proud of this. And in the hospital now, every hospital that does good work really needs money. They don't have enough. And they do the very best care they can. without the real investment that is necessary. We provide such excellent care for hundreds of thousands of people in Southeast Queens and the rest of the borough. And so I am here today to tell you that this hospital provides extraordinary care to a very diverse population. And stop to think for a moment. If you were working in a hospital where 170 different languages were spoken, how difficult that care would really be if you really tried to understand the patients and what they are suffering from. But this hospital does it all, and it does it with great superiority, and we are very, very proud of it. But we would appreciate any investment that you can make to make this hospital even better than it is. And believe me when I tell you, it is extraordinary. It is a wonderful hospital, and it serves all of Southeast Queens. And I don't have to tell you that Mary Mac closed, St. Vincent's closed. This hospital is now the only hospital serving all the people of Southeast Queens. And so we really need your assistance. Pay very close attention. And this hospital is a state-of-the-art hospital that is the newest construction of the Health and Hospital Corporation, and something we are very, very proud of. And if you go on 164th Street and Grand Central Parkway, you will see a marvelous, marvelous institution that is serving the people of Queens. So whatever you can do, please try and donate some money that help us to continue this wonderful service that we are delivering at that hospital, and we would appreciate that very much. And it will improve what we are able to do, which is considerable. So again, a very diverse population. We take everybody without their ability to pay. Understand what a problem this is and how well this hospital is doing, a state-of-the-art hospital. And please dig in and let's have a little money, a little donation that really will be helpful to make this hospital even better than it is. And I would appreciate that very much. Thank you.
As we prepare to unveil the donor wall, I am joined by Doretha McFadden, President of the Hospital Auxiliary, Dr. Andrews, Chair of our Community Advisory Board, and Dr. Carolyn Harvey, Chief Nursing Officer for Queens Hospital. We stand here today on the tireless shoulders of Claire Shulman. Her service to the Queens community, her endearing love for its people, have given this great hospital so much. She will be forever remembered with this donor wall and what it represents. People in our community working together for the greater good. It is our honor today to unveil the Claire Shulman donor wall. On the count of 3, we will unveil 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that was incredible. And now to celebrate this moment, a little sweet music from a fantastic R&B singer known for his style called New Jack Swing. He's been on the Billboard R&B charts for years and even Sesame Street. A performer, producer, and music executive, he can't be beat. Please welcome the incredible Jeff Redd.
Thank you, Queens Hospital Center, and all the people on the front line. This is just for you. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. Let me say the things, baby, since we've been together. Ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to, and I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why somebody? Why do people break up? Oh, and turn around and make up? I just can't see. You never do that to me, would you, baby? Staying around you is all I see. Here's what I want you to do. Let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Yeah. Every time's a good or bad, happy or sad. I wanna stay together. I want to stay together. Every time's a good or bad, happy or sad. Thank you. Thank you.
Wasn't that great? Thank you, Jeff Red. On behalf of everyone at Queens Hospital, thank you all for joining us for the dedication of our Claire Shulman Donor Wall to commemorate the life of a great woman whose legacy will live forever. If she could be with us today, Ms. Shulman would be urging you to support Queens Hospital by making a generous donation. Now more than ever, we need your support. Let me remind you how easy it is to make a donation with text to pledge. It's so easy. On your smartphone, dial the number on the screen. You'll get a response with instructions for pledging a gift. Just follow the instructions, then hit send. We can't thank you enough for your support and for joining us today at Queens Hospital to honor the legacy of Claire Shulman, a true trailblazer and fierce leader who dedicated her life to bettering the lives of others. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, Sheila E. here. Me and a few of my friends are performing in a virtual concert to raise money for an important institution, New York City Health and Hospitals Queens. This hospital has been on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic and one of the hardest hit areas in the country. The staff at the New York City Health and Hospitals Queens stepped up, and we need to thank them and support them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Join us online as we have some serious fun at the Sheila E. and Friends Voices of Hope concert supporting New York's Fearless. We'll see you there. Bye.
you.